Hey, what's going on, guys? FrontalPanda here. If you're looking to triple no stall reset like the video you're seeing on screen, this is the perfect place for you. This has been a really requested tutorial since I've made the double no stall tutorial most of you guys have seen, and maybe have found your first video of me. I highly recommend watching the whole video through and listening to all the in-depth things to help you succeed in getting the triple no stall reset ASAP. And if you give me 20 seconds of your time, I'd really appreciate it. If you don't know me or who I am, my name is FrontalPanda. I'm a professional freestyler that has competed in 2 Ford freestyle tournaments, aka the RLCS of freestyling, and I'm previously a long-time world record holder of no stall flip resets. If by the end of this you are still having some trouble, or you may want to learn some other mechanics from me, I would love to coach you and help you achieve them. And the first link in the description is where I coach. I do one-on-one sessions with people. I'm 5-star rated, and I would love to help you succeed in whatever mechanics you're trying to learn, even if it is the triple no stall reset. But enough about me. Let's get you learning how to triple no stall reset. All right, so to start the video, I have made a training pack for you guys to use to help you progress and do the triple no stall faster and learn with me throughout the video on what you need to do to get the triple no stall. The code of the training pack is going to be on screen right now, so you can pause it, or you can go to the description and it'll be the first thing in the description there. So copy and paste that right into Rocket League, put it in, and join the tutorial. The first shot is going to be a left side wall. The second shot is going to be a right side wall. I am personally a left wall user. If you do not know what wall you are better at, if you use arrow left, you are on the left wall, or you are a left wall main. If you use arrow right, you are a right wall main. Those are going to be your key things. If you use arrow, go to the wall, and if, say, you go off the left wall and you rotate your car and it immediately goes from there to here, you are left wall, and then vice versa for the right. If you come off the right wall and your car rotates flat, you're a right wall user. That means you spin right, left, so on and so forth. You get the idea. To start off the tutorial, the first thing is going to be the setup. Obviously, with no stalls, the more no stalls you add or like progress through, the more of an angle you turn on the wall. So like if you watched my double no stall tutorial, you would have seen the angle was a lot more towards the corner than it was to the middle. So say with a quad no stall, it's going to be more straight, and then so on and so forth. It gets farther and farther back. For the setup, it's the most important part of the whole shot. You're gonna want to bring your car and the ball to the wall at the same pace as each other. I personally, and what a lot of people do, is you take the ball to the wall at the same speed as each other, and right before you get to the wall, you're gonna do the lightest tap of the brake, or even sometimes you don't even have to touch the brake. You just let go of the boost or gas, and it'll give yourself enough room to where you can pop the ball off and start going for your shot with the ball. So that's step one. You're gonna want to take the ball, brake around here, and you're going to want to aim to hit the ball off the wall around this area. So above the curve, so above this like gold bar, in between like this area, like between here. That's the golden spot to hit the ball off the wall for mainly any like reset setups. Second part, you're going to want to go for the reset. If you didn't watch the double no stall tutorial and you might have learned it by yourself, or you didn't learn it from me, you maybe learned it from someone else. The first reset is the second most important part to the whole shot. So there's the setup, and then there's the first reset. A lot of people may just like go for a triple no stall reset or like a double no stall reset, and they're gonna get the reset flat like that, where they're just aimed straight at the net with their car. And the problem with that is when you do it like this, to go for the no stall reset, you have to wind your car all the way around to then flip. If you do it this way, all you have to do is flip. You don't have to move your car in any certain direction. It makes everything so simple. And with it, you push in the same direction on the joystick the whole time. So with going up for the first reset, when you get the first reset, you want to aim your car outward. So as you saw before, I was getting a reset with straight. Now you want to aim it to where your car is faced more this way, towards the middle of the field. And what doing that does is it allows your car to where when you get to here, all you have to do is push top left. And if you're a right wall, you're going to be doing the exact opposite of me. You're going to push top right. And from there, it's as simple as flipping. You push top left and you flip. Now, the best thing to do, especially when learning, is to do a flip cancel. Which means you go top left to bottom right. Or like, if we're going really in depth and advanced, there's times where if you flip cancel top left right, you can go more straight down and it'll make it a more acute flip, like so on and so forth. But for right now, we're gonna say top left to bottom right. So you get the first reset pointing your car outward, and you're gonna go top left to bottom right. That was a really bad setup for me, but so do this again. We go here, we go top left to bottom right. That was a nice little flip cancel. Now you have your double. If you're watching this video, you should already know how to do a double reset. But to recap, that is how I do it. That is my personal way of doing it. It is the simplest way. And from a world record no stall holder, that is how I have always done it. From there, you really are just kind of repeating the process of the double. But like it, with how you do the flip cancel from the second reset, you want to do it. If you do it properly, your car will end up in the same way when you got the first reset. So if I take the ball up the wall, get the sweet spot set up, I aim right, and if I flip cancel right, my car is kind of aimed more towards the net. That was a kind of bad one, but if we do it again, right, we aim out to the middle, flip, look at that, my car was in the position where it was out to the towards the right again. From doing the double no stall, after doing this flip, you kind of, once you learn how to flip cancel like really properly there, you're gonna land under the ball from doing the flip cancel the same way you're doing getting the first reset. So like if you see I do a really good proper double reset here, I would land outside here, and if I flip cancel properly, that was a mess up. If I flip cancel properly, it will make it to where I land outside again. See how my car was outside again? Now that was a really bad like example afterwards, but that's how you want to land under the ball, and that's what flip canceling will do. The best thing you can do right now is look at my controller overlay while I'm doing these double, triple no stalls, and then you can really get a gist of how I'm doing it. That's going to be the best way for anybody to help with it. But so we go from here, we get that sideways, landing, and we're going to do the same movement as the second. It's all going to be pushing to the top left. I personally use normal air roll doing these flip resets. So if you watch my controller here, you're going to see me just pushing top left all the time. So if I push top left to your flip cancel, it's a top left for the movement again to move into the spot where I'm going to flip again. So it's really, a lot of people might overcomplicate it, but it's all the same movement the whole time. So as I said, we take it up, do a good setup here. We get the first flip reset. Flip under, and then we're going to push top left again, as you saw there. And it's as simple as that. It's really super simple. And as the best thing I said earlier was pay attention to my controller overlay is really going to help with it. But to finish this off, we are going to do a few more triple no stalls, showing you really in depth on what we need to do here to do a proper triple no stall and take you to the next level of being able to do these super consistently. Again, controller overlay is going to be super key here. We're going to take the ball off the wall in the perfect spot, land outside, flip cancel under, and then flip cancel under again, and then we'll be able to take control of the ball. It's all going to be pushing top left, except for when you do the flip cancels. So look, top left, flip cancel, top left, flip cancel. Some of these you might see I don't flip cancel, and that's because I've gotten to the point where sometimes I really don't need a flip cancel. It's just I've learned how to perfectly master the flip and just do it without it. But it's, as I said, I really recommend doing a flip cancel. So like that one, I think that first one I didn't flip cancel with it. But once you do this, it's just going to come down to hours spent. Like rewatching this video might help you a lot. I've had a lot of people with the double no stall tutorial. Rewatching the video helped them a lot. And there was a decent bit of people that ended up going over to Fiverr coaching, and I was able to really help them in depth with getting the double no stall or any other mechs they were really working on. To finish up with this, the hit after you get the triple no stall, and that's a really important part. The best way to do it is there's a few ways you can go about it, right? If you're really good at controlling your car, you can keep boosting and you can dribble it, and then from there you're able to flick it to whatever spot you need. Like there I took control and I flicked it to the right. If I go up, get a reset, get another reset, we get under this. If I want to put this left, we can put it left, right? You know, so on and so forth. But it's all to get to that spot where you're hitting the ball. It's literally just going to be, again, pushing top left. That's literally it. We push top left, and then we're able to flip and hit the ball into the net. Another really good way of hitting the ball afterwards, after getting a triple no stall, if you can't go for a musty, aim for hitting the ball with the back of your car. The back of your car, if you flip properly, it'll bang the ball wherever you're aiming. Like it'll give it a really good hit. Back of the car. And like, see, I hit it so hard that it just went into the post. So if you want to add maybe a musty at the end of it, what we can do here is we can do the triple no stall that you've been learning. We get that down completely first. And then from there, you're just going to air roll, pull back, and you're just going to musty. You're just going to backflip. If you're doing a triple no stall, you should know how to musty theoretically. If you don't, pull back and you do a backflip cancel. But to get to that position where you're doing a backflip cancel, I personally use arrow left. I use arrow left to fly, but when I'm doing no stalls, I use normal air roll. You watch my controller over there, and you'll see the exact way you need to move just to rotate your car perfectly to be able to do to get yourself into the position to do the musty. So reset, second reset, little lag spike there, third reset. We're gonna make that a little comp. So anyways, first reset, second reset, third reset, rotate barely. At the time I barely touched air roll, and we just got a solid flick. So that's really 3 ways you can really do for after a triple reset to help with control after. All right, so with that, I'm going to be trying to drop some more tutorials soon on this YouTube channel. Let me know in the comments below what tutorials you would like for me to do to help you learn with. There's a lot of different mechs I know how to do with my experience with freestyling. And also, if you have any questions, I'm going to be trying to read through the comments. Drop your questions below. But if you really want to get really in depth with me, the best place for that is going to be getting a coaching session with me, if I'm being honest with you. That's the best place it's been for a lot of people to help them get through their struggles on certain parts of mechs. But with that being said, make sure you like and subscribe. I hope this helped you out. Rewatch the video if you need. And if you don't know, I stream every day over on twitch.tv/FrontalPanda. Link in the description. Come drop a hi and say that you came from the triple no stall tutorial. I would really appreciate it. It's really cool when people come over from these types of videos. And yeah, I hope to see you there. I hope to see you in a tutorial soon. Peace out.